Hello, welcome to Moonshine's Tarot. I am Moonshine. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry. It won't resonate with everybody. It's a general message, not personal. So, I also have personal readings open right now. If anyone is interested, Whitney Moonshine at gmail.com. In the description box and in the about section. Okay, so I've been doing the dice. Just because I'm letting fate kind of take the hand. Roll the dice, see where they land. So that my house is crooked, so it's really hard to get the dice to land. Aries, again. Having all these double signs, and you know what? Card laid is a card played. Dice rolled is a dice played. So Aries in the house of old Scorpio, transformation. Death, loss, transformation. And then that's Neptune? Yeah, Neptune. Pisces energy. Okay. This is a really very intense message, so I'm going to just do the cards for a second because I want to know if this is what it is or not, what I'm hearing. Because I'm hearing somebody's going to die. And all I've got is wands. Jesus. 4 wands, 9 of wands, 5 of wands, 7 of wands. Oh, look at staring down the barrel of a gun. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so it's very much what I thought. Okay, very much. Okay, so we have. Oh, that just moved as well. Okay, so Aries, Emperor. We have somebody in hiding. Okay, is about to. It's like. Okay, wait. Let's see the cards. Okay, so I feel like somebody who's been in hiding, it's like the energy now, they have something to say. Okay? They have something to say. They're going to take a risk. And it might cause conflict. They don't know. But they want to do it anyways because it's just, I don't know. Okay, like I don't know, I'm not sure if this is you or if this is somebody like you're dealing with, but I feel like somebody, it like they want to stand up for the cause. They want to stand up for something that they're seeing. It's like they're finding okay, it's like I want to feel the analogy would be somebody finds like the ultimate what they would consider a church. Okay, whether it's for like I know anything. Okay, literally anything. Okay, the church of tennis. Okay, anything. Okay, anything. And they just all of a sudden feel so strongly about it because every time they're there, it's like a holiday. You know, every time they're there, it's like they just want to risk everything for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. There's the star. Hope and guidance right on the bottom. With temperance, negotiation, balance, and then the 2 of Pentacles, decisions. Okay, because somebody's come to a stalemate, there it is, with a crisis of faith in the moon because they've been restricted. Okay, so somebody's been restricted in some way. Okay, and that's why they have to change. So like when you're restricted, it's like, okay, put it this way, it's like you want to carry a gun every day. Okay, well, somebody's gonna have to seriously change for you to be able to carry that gun every day. So what do? They either apply for a right to carry, or they become a cop. You see what I mean? It's like they've got a decision to make. They've got some type of negotiation, because if they stand up for, say, cops, and they're like, I stand up for justice and I want to carry a gun every day, so this is just a fucking bonus. Every day I go to work is like a holiday because I get to carry my gun, I get to have my badge, and I get to feel like I'm doing something. That could be a holiday for somebody. Literally, that could be a holiday for somebody. Okay? As opposed to being restricted. So I feel like this person, whoever it is you're dealing with, they are at a crossroads, and I think it's a crossroads with their life. Okay, and they're having a massive crisis of faith, and they don't know why. You could be dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could also be dealing with a Aries or a Virgo. Okay, there are quite a lot of people here, and somebody's like, this crisis of faith is something that is changing them, and maybe it's changing them into a really bad person, like somebody that they don't want to be. Okay, so then when they see this church of tennis, right, or they hook up with a bunch of cops on the weekend, and then once they see these people, they're like, okay, this is what it is, this is what I believe in, this is what I want to put my money towards, this is what I want to do every day. Maybe that's what it is, because Aries would be the emperor. The emperor makes decisions. Okay. And then with the Neptune energy, okay, that Pisces energy again, it's like somebody has qualities. Okay. Supernatural qualities. Like whatever this church is. Okay. And they're addressing to it. They're responding to it. Okay. And they have a really good opinion on it. Right. And it's giving them hope, and it's guiding them. So it's like somebody gives everything up and joins the church of tennis. I don't know why tennis. I don't know what else to say. I'm not a big church person. So I'm like, the Church of Mormons, like, are they going to become Amish? Like, are they going to buy a roller coaster? I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. It could be so many things that you suddenly just believe in. Okay. That cat can talk. I don't know. Like, you just have to follow your heart with this one. This one's a funny reading. It really is. Or, like, I hate to say, like, be very careful of cults. Okay. Don't go just like driving out into the Amish fucking town and, find some group of people that say they're going to take care of you. Just don't do that. I feel a big warning with that. But like, this is something good. Maybe you do have to go to the Church of Mormon. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's going to make sense to you. And whatever makes sense to you, or like maybe you make sense to this person. Maybe you are like seeing, Jesus. Why is this so religious all of a sudden? I feel like this is very religious, and I'm getting a little out of my. I don't like religion. It makes me very uncomfortable. I wish I could have just learned it on my own and not been forced. That's what happens when you force your children to learn something when they really don't want to, and they don't understand why you're making them learn this stuff. Okay, so really it's like I'm shuffling these awful. There is some type of transformation, okay, and a new beginning. Victory and new beginning. With the Ace of Wands, look at this. I cut the deck. This is holy fuck, okay? So I have the Victory card, okay, with the Ace of Wands. There's so many wands. Like, this reading is fired up, okay? It is fired up. And look at it. It's just going to fall Judgment right underneath it. Okay? With second chances, the past, second chances. And then decisions again. With the Ace of Cups, wow, and the Star. and then restricted. Like, really, honestly, I think the universe really wants you to give this cup. I think you just don't know. There's deep emotions again with crisis of faith. Like, I mean, if you're at a standstill with life, there's the high priestess, then it's almost like the universe is telling you, like, honestly, my crisis of faith, I had to open up my third eye. If I didn't open up my third eye, I wasn't going to survive. I wasn't going to survive this place. I wasn't going to survive people. I wasn't going to survive. I had to open up my third eye. I had to change my whole life. Okay. And I had to do a whole new beginning. Right? That's the thing. I had to do a whole new beginning, and that was my second chance. This is my second life. This isn't my first life. My first life was dead and gone, 10 years ago. I've been rebirthing into this life for a very long time. And I will never, even if I cross people from my past that were part of that life, it doesn't matter. I am still a new person. It doesn't matter who, because there are great people in my past. Like, I think about people that are in my past. I'm like, man, I had some of the greatest people around me. Like, I really did. I truly, honestly did. I had some of the worst, but I had some of the best teachers, some of the best friends of my boyfriends. Like, honestly, some of the best people and some of the best, parties. And so I don't hate my past. I just don't like parts of it that were held back from me. I don't like parts of who I was because I didn't know my past. I didn't like parts of it that I kept away from everybody and closeted from everybody. There's a lot of things that in my past that I don't like, and a lot of things that I do still very much appreciate. So just because you rebirth into a new life and you start something new, right? That's your clearance to still bring in parts of the past that you want, but open up your eyes to a new life. Right? Seeing on the back of your, having eyes in the back of your head, right? Seeing and reading the situation before you even get there. Those are all gifts that we can use naturally by just our own feelings. Literally. Like, it's once you start, you can't stop. And then you're basically like, safe for life. And until and once you stop, once you don't use your gifts, you start to lose your gifts, and you have to reactivate them like anybody else or like anything else. Okay. But this new beginning is like, there's a lot of love there, right? Because when you have a crisis, when you're at a crisis of faith, okay, and you can't quite see what's going to happen, then it's almost like, what have you got to lose? You're obviously missing something, okay, which is where the crisis is. You're obviously not somewhere where you feel you're supposed to be, which is where you're losing the guidance, right? Because you keep guiding yourself somewhere that you're not supposed to go instead of going somewhere. It's almost like going into the abyss. Somebody's got to go into the dark, and they've got to find their way out. That's the whole point of the star, but the star will guide you out, right? But you have to have faith in going into the dark. Right? And maybe that's why you're in hermit, or that's why you're going, the emperor goes into hermit, because the emperor goes from this emperor status of being in control of everything to suddenly shutting down and going into the dark to find their way out again. Right? Because just because it looks like somebody has this great life, it doesn't mean that mentally they're not failing or having a really hard time or a crisis of faith. Right? Looks kind of aren't what you think they are. Like, people's lives are very different than what they put up on social media, right? People don't put the bad times up on social media. They put the good times up on social media. And even if it doesn't look like it's a really good time, you got to obviously have pictures, because you got to document it, because this looks like we're having a good time, right? When really you're not. So yeah, transformation, transformation. Somebody needs to go into the dark to find their way out. Drop all the illusions and delusions around them, the false appearance of something, right? Get rid of the drugs, get rid of the alcohol. You won't believe how good you feel not drinking. Holy shit. I haven't had a hangover for 10 years, and it's the best thing of my life. Like, I honestly, like, what alcohol does to my body, it's not a good time. It's really depleting, to be honest, what alcohol does to you, how much it really poisons you, right? It poisons your views. It gets you through the day. Why do you want to get through the day? I kind of started saying that to myself where I just like I wanted to just get through the day so I could just get to work and get done with it. And I was like, hold on, like I gotta stop this. I have to stop asking to get through something because this is my life. If I'm not living it right now, then what the fuck? I'm not gonna live it tomorrow when my shift is over, right? And like so, it's like a change. It's like a change of your mind, you know. And I honestly, I really like to follow Jelly Roll. He just honestly, you watch a video where Jelly Roll is talking about something that inspires him or talking about just his general life. He has the most like humble approach on things. And like when I feel like I'm getting out of hand or like something is like I just can't control something, I will just go and watch Jelly Roll speak. Watch him speak. Listen to me. Listen to him speak and just listening to how calm he is about things and how, you know, how I don't even know what that word is about him, but he seems like a different kind of person. And I always say to myself, like, damn, if I just appreciated something just in the littlest way, like he would, I wonder how much, you know, I could change my life. Right? Because really, once you start to appreciate things, like, yeah, it might not be exactly the way that you want it, but it doesn't mean you can't appreciate your life. Right? Even though it's not picture perfect, there's still parts of it that you should love, you know, because it's your life. Ain't here to be perfect, just here to make sure things work. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a good one. Yeah, that's it.